Hello, this is Tony the Tonester with another edition of Tonester's Tips. And today I wanted to talk about something that I think is extremely important. It's so important, and it is the key to being successful versus not being successful. If you take a look at any successful, and I'm talking about wildly successful people in this world, you will find that they all do this. And it's extremely important that you do it too. And I know I didn't do it, and I really had problems with that because it involves a new way of thinking, and you really have to reprogram your mind. So I urge you to take this into account, reprogram your mind, try to think differently about it, and proceed from there. Now, what I'm talking about is I'm talking about goal setting, and I'm talking about how much action is needed to accomplish a goal. One of the things that happens with people that are not successful is they underestimate the amount of action that it's necessary to accomplish anything. And whether it's a goal or whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. See, what people don't figure on is they don't figure on any kind of problems. They don't figure on any kind of challenges coming up. They don't figure on all the difficulties that they might encounter during this process. So what happens is if you have your goals and you're trying to accomplish things in order to accomplish your goal, and you don't take that into account, you're not going to achieve your goal, and your results are going to be less than you wanted. So what you need to do then is, what's the answer to that? Well, the answer to that is to know that anything you want to accomplish is going to take a lot more action. And I'm talking about massive action. I'm talking about 10 times the amount of action that you think it's going to take. So in that case, if everything takes a lot more action and a lot more massive action than you think, what you should be doing is, what do you think? Well, actually, what you should be doing is setting your goals 10 times higher. Because what that does is, if you set your goals way up here at 10 times higher, what that does is say to yourself, I need to accomplish this goal, and it's very large. In order to accomplish this really large goal, I've got to do a lot of this stuff. I've got to perform some massive action in order to accomplish that. And then what will happen is, once you encounter problems and challenges and things happen on your way to your goal, you may not reach way up here. But what will happen is you'll reach here. So you'll be a lot further ahead in this method than you will if you set your goal here and you don't reach that and you end up being way down here. What happens is when people do that, they quit, they get discouraged, and they quit. Now, a lot of people in this school of thought would say, well, you don't want to set your goals way up here because it's unrealistic, and you really don't believe that you can accomplish those. But I'm here to tell you what is realistic. What is realistic for you? Your idea of realistic may be $5,000 a month. Now, Warren Buffett's idea of realistic may be $5,000 a minute. So anything is possible. Anything is possible, and you need to set your goals up here and believe that they can be achieved, because what is realistic? There's no such, realistic is all in your mind. It's all in there. And once you get that belief in there and set your goal up here, you'll be way far ahead because you'll be achieving a lot more than setting your goals too low. So that's what I wanted to say today, and I hope you got something out of this. This is another edition of Tonester's Tips, and I'll see you next time.